Hello and welcome to the 8th edition of Speedway Digest, Thursday Night Thunder, the most hardcore motorsports program on the internet. This is episode 247 of the series. I'm your host, Adam Jason Sinclair, and on this special edition of the program, we'll be talking about NASCAR and whatever other motorsports news. Sorry about that. Talking about NASCAR and whatever other motorsports news pops up in the conversation. Again, I apologize. This is a live show, and I do have my phone on just in case I have problems in the future. Yes, I do have the most awesome ringtone in the universe. You don't have to say it twice. Standout Management Group, SMG, and NASCAR driver Gray Gaulding are excited to announce today that they will be returning with front race sponsor Panini America, the official trading card partner of NASCAR, and SS Greenlight Racing for multiple races throughout the 2023 season. Gray will compete full-time in the Xfinity Series starting February 18th at Daytona International Speedway. Coming in, Panini America number 08 Chevy Camaro. Gaulding and SS Greenlight Racing will return with a Panini America paint scheme that saw Gaulding take second place at Talladega in 2019. Gaulding also finished sixth, at the Bristol Motor Speedway later that season. A similar Panini America paint scheme that also highlighted Panini's Don Russ trading card brand and Kansas City Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes on the hood. Mahomes would go on to win his first Super Bowl, defeating the San Francisco 49ers in Super Bowl LIV. I'm sorry, I'm not really feeling Roman numerals today. Panini America has several additional paint schemes it will plan to introduce during the season that will promote Panini NFT blockchain program. Panini's blockchain program allows sports fans to collect digital trading card NFTs in US dollars across multiple sports and around Panini's most popular trading card brands. Gaulding, who turned 25, returned to the Xfinity full-time with SS Greenlight after finishing 13th in overall standings in 2019 and achieving 2 top 10 finishes and 6 starts in 2020, including a second-place finish at Daytona. Since 2014, Gaulding has combined 147 starts across NASCAR's top 3 series. Several new sponsor partners will be announced prior to the Daytona race and throughout the upcoming season. Make sure to catch all the race action on Fox Sports 1 starting at 5 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, February 18th. We are now pleased to welcome Gray Gaulding to the program. Hello, how you doing today?
Doing good, brother. Hey, man, I really appreciate you having me on today.
No problem. Thanks for coming on. I know it was a little bit short notice, but for me anyway, but I'm happy to have you on the program and look forward to seeing you compete this year.
Yes, sir. No, we're very excited to be back with Bobby Dotter and SS Greenlight Racing, along with Panini. They've been such a good partner of mine over the past few years. And just to see those Panini colors back on me, driving the 08, knowing the history and the past that I have with Bobby Dotter, this race shop, these guys that are at this race shop, so I'm so thrilled to get back to Daytona with my Panini colors and my SS Greenlight Racing boys.
How did you first get started in auto racing?
I actually got started racing motorcycles. I was a motorcycle racer until I started racing at 3, and I quit doing that when I was 10 because my dad and family had some ties in Charlotte to come race a Bandolero car with US Legends. So I figured, heck, why not give it a try? In my first race out, I ended up taking the win. So instantly I was addicted for sure. But no, I've been able to race with a lot of, great race teams, great drivers, competitors, and to be able to get to where I am today is truly amazing. So it's been a heck of a journey so far.
Growing up, who was your racing idol?
That's a great question. It's kind of a double question as far as my answer goes, because I always looked up to Jimmy Johnson and Jeff Gordon. Like, I can't really put one over the other, as far as role models for a young race car driver and as a superstar. They carry themselves, unbelievably on the track, off the track, good family guys. And I just took a liking to them and pretty cool to think that, a lot of people don't know this about me, but Jeff Gordon's first Cup start was Richard Petty's last Cup start at Atlanta in 1992. Well, my dream was to take to the track with Jeff Gordon in a Cup race. Well, he had just retired. Well, then Dale Earnhardt Jr. got hurt, and he decided to make a comeback, and he drove the 88 Nationwide car in the Cup Series. So I get to say that I took to the track with Jeff for one time, and every time he came to lap me, I gave him plenty of room. So I've had some great stories with Jeff, Jimmy, and they've been, like I said, really, really great idols for me to look up to my entire career.
The role of sponsorship and access to capital is a constant concern in modern motorsports. Can you tell us a little bit more about your relationship with Panini America?
Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, to start off, having a partner, that I have so many deep roots with, with them being in the trading card world and being the best of the best. I have books still to this day that I was collecting cards and trading cards out at the lunch table when I was a kid. So to think that, the world came around and one of my biggest partners and supporters is has always been Panini America, and the main thing for me too is having the personal relationship with the individuals and the families I've gotten to meet. Some of the greatest athletes I've been able to meet, and just really made some really good memories on the track, off the track, and man, I'm just so thrilled and thankful to have them back on board, and I know they believe in me. That's number one. When I heard about us teaming back up, myself, Bobby, Panini. It was just like a perfect storm, knowing that our history, finishing second at Daytona, Talladega, finishing sixth with Patrick Mahomes on the car in 2019 when he, a couple months later went on to win the Super Bowl. So, you look back on those things and you're just like, wow, like I can't believe that actually really happened.
What are your goals going into this season?
That's a great question. I mean, it's kind of up in the air, but I know for a fact, I believe in this race team. I know what we're capable of, and obviously everyone knows that the competition has gotten a lot more stiff since we were together in 2019. Got a lot of good competitors. Got a lot of new race teams that are spending the proper amount of money to go run up front. So, but like I said, I believe in Jason Miller, which is my crew chief, all my guys, and I know Bobby Dotter has got my back. So we're gonna give it our best. I know for a fact though, going to Daytona, I expect to win. That's the only reason why I'm going down there is I know I can get it done, and I know with the car I'm gonna have and the guys like I said behind me. Me and Jason Miller have worked so good together over the past couple years, and he trusts me too, and that's such a big thing. Is if I say, hey man, let's stay out on old tires, just like when we finished second at Daytona. I think we were running 16th or 15th or 16th with like 10 or 15 to go. And I said, hey, man, screw coming to get the tires. Let's go try to win this thing. And he goes, all right, man, sounds good. So the trust with everybody's there. And I know they believe that I can do it. And I've gotten a lot of practice over the years. I wish I could have done a few things different, moves that I made during that race. And I think now when I get back in that position, if I have a chance to win Daytona, I'm definitely going for it.
Well, I'd like to wish you good luck next weekend, like 10 days now, and hope you have a great season. And thank you very much for coming on the show.
Yeah, man, I really appreciate your time. I know what you've done for our sport, and I also just want to give a quick shout out. We've brought on a few new partners, obviously Panini being the primary, but HCW Caesars Republic. It's the first non-gaming Caesars property, and it's out there in Camelback Mountain, overlooking the lounge. It's super nice. They'll be opening up next year, February 2024. So we're excited to bring them on. I love the sport of NASCAR as far as bringing new people in that haven't been able to really feel it, smell the fumes, see what us drivers and race teams go through on a weekly basis. So thanks to Panini, thanks to all our great partners. Like I said, HCW, Caesars Republic, excited to have them on board. And also, before I get off, I want to thank all the race fans. I've had so many supporters, from the media, the race fans, families and friends that are just so happy to see myself, Bobby Dotter, and Panini back teamed up again. So it's going to be a heck of a season. And I'm looking forward to it.
Thanks again, and good luck.
All right, buddy. Thank you, man. Appreciate your time.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Once again, that was Gray Gaulding. I'd like to thank you very much for coming on the show today, and good luck throughout the rest of the season. Next week should be a heck of a show as we officially start our 2023 season with co-host Michael Capello returning to the airwaves to provide a unique brand of insight. Our guests will be the owners of Farah, Jose de la Casas and David Twati. They are new owners of the Farah Group, and we're very pleased to have them on the program next week. Dean Papadeus of Main Event Entertainment will also be joining us to tell us more about his history with the National Hot Rod Association. Make your plans now to tune in on February 16th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific. That said, you're a race car driver, crew chief, pit member, track owner, maybe you're just a huge fan of the sport. Contact us to get your spot on the show. After all, you deserve your 15 minutes of fame, and we'd love to hear from you. Be sure to check out past episodes of Thursday Night Thunder as well as the other shows on the Speedway Digest Radio Network at speedwaydigest.podbean.com. You can also check out the show on Facebook by searching for Speedway Digest Thursday Night Thunder in the search bar. I also invite you to read the articles covering all aspects of motorsports at speedwaydigest.com. Unfortunately, I have not had a lot of time to write any articles for them in the past couple of weeks as I've been getting ready for a vacation, but I am back now and ready for an exciting racing season. In addition, if you're a fan of South Florida and who isn't, be sure to check out the latest news and information about our slice of paradise at my blog site, For Plum's Fantastic Finds, which can be found on Facebook, Twitter, and by heading to forborplumsfantasticfinds.wordpress.com. That's FABORPLUMBS fantasticfinds.wordpress.com. Once again, we'd like to thank you for listening. Thank you to Gray Gaulding for him on the show today, and look forward to seeing all of you next week in the Thunderdome to discuss the major issues in the world of modern auto racing. Have a great day, and we'll look forward to talking to you next week.